So today we're going to be weaving a double heart design. So start by soaking your wheat straws in some warm water. You might have to use something to weight them down so they don't float. And then you want to take 4 wheat straws, tie them together below the heads, cut off the excess, and then pull all the straws down so that they're laying flat, right angle to the heads, and leave a gap on one side. You're just going to take one straw, the straw across from the gap, and fold it into the gap. So then there'll be a new gap. So you'll take the straw across from that and fold that one into the gap. And then there'll be a new gap. So you'll take the straw across from that gap and fold it into the gap. And when you're folding, you want to make sure that you're not folding them directly over each other. You want them to be slightly at an angle. You'll just keep folding the straws into the gap. The gap changes each time. So this is a close-up so you can see that the straws aren't folded at exactly the same angle. Folded at a little bit of an angle to each other when you fold them across the gap so that they're not going exactly the same direction, which is what you want. So you just keep folding the straws into the gap. And once you get the hang of this, you can actually get a pretty good little rhythm down. Just folding them back and forth into the new gap as it forms. So you just keep folding those until your weaving is about 5 inches long. Forms kind of a pretty little pattern there. So then once you've got it 5 inches long, just tie off the ends. You'll make 4 of those. And while they're still wet, you just want to run your fingers up them, and that will stretch them. So not only does it make it longer, but it makes the weaving pattern a little different. Makes it look more like a rope, kind of a rope pattern almost. So then take 2 bunches of 10 straws, tie them together below the heads. And then you're going to tie the 2 bundles together at opposite ends so that you have a little stack with heads on both ends. And those stacks are about 5 inches high as well. So then take 2 of your straws, tie the heads together at the bottom of the heads, fold the ends around to make a heart, and tie the ends in place. And then take your other 2 and tie the heads where you tied the ends of the first set, of the first pair. And then fold those ends around to make a second heart and tie the ends together. Then just tie a little piece of ribbon around the top to make a hanger. And you can add as many hearts to this stack as you want. You'll just have to make your stack of your column there a little bit higher if you want to add more hearts. I like 2, but you could do 3 or 4 or 5, whatever you choose. Then just tie a nice little bow around whatever your top heart is. And then you got yourself a nice little double stacked heart. Make a nice courting favor.